It's been an interesting day, guys. Hello, all. Welcome to my channel. Rad. Okay, I'm just going to call you Rad1. But hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Rad1? Is that okay? Well, I hope it is. Well, I just got off of CFW stream. It's definitely been interesting. Don't know why everybody has to be so negative towards her. Oh, Shelly D. Oh yeah, definitely. That's the heck. Catman, not too much. Oh, radio nerd. Well, you can call me whatever you want. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I got off CFW stream. You had one lunatic, being a troll on our channel, which is wrong. Guys, if you're going to accuse somebody of something, have the right facts, hard copies, all that stuff. Oh, you were eating dinner, Shelly? Well, I hope I'm not ruining it for you. I know the last thing anybody wants to see is my ugly face. Yes, they do, Shelly. They do belong underneath their bridge. Maybe that's why they're so upset. They're under the bridge. Interesting. But yeah. Well, I was going to come up and say something about the trolls, but still, what do you all think? Should I speak my mind on it? Catman. Yeah, I've timed a few out. The other mods, they timed them out. Oh, CFW, let me tell you, man, she has a army of mods. We're all there just, down troll. Yeah, well, I love CFW. I'm a big supporter of hers. It's just me and her might see differently on free speech. Like if you were to catch me on the street and call me an asshole, you can call me an asshole. But oh, you're a mod on her channel. Excellent, Catman. So, Catman, do you really have cats or do you just like cats? Or is just Catman something you thought of because all the good names were taken? My screen name, of course, I had to shorten it, to DZRT. I wanted to go with desert, but the actual correct spelling was taken, so it just shortened it to DZ. Oh, you like cats? Well, the cats I like, they won't let me have. You know the types. If they were standing on the floor, they would come to your hip. Really big cats. More preferably white Bengal tigers. Yeah, I had to go out and get a new pair of glasses. I was helping a friend out and set my glasses on the side of his truck, and we went somewhere, and oh, my glasses. Well, it's too late now, man. They're somewhere on the road. But yeah, whoa, I went down in the viewers, but that's okay. Don't care. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing my live streams on my backup channel, the Hobo Goat Stories. Anybody who was in Carolina's and Fort Worth's channel, you may have seen it. So, but yeah, I'm a mod in a few people's channels. I just go here, I go there. CFW, she's cool. It's like I remember when I thanked her for being a mod. And she was like, well, I thought I made you a mod. And it's like, no, 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 no. You did make me a mod. I'm just being polite and thanking you. So, yeah, guys, it's best not to be a troll. You might have a slight disagreement, but there's a saying, you can catch more flies with honey than you can vinegar. I rather discuss it and it's like, okay, I disagree or I agree and call it a day. So, but yeah, let's see. Wow, Shelly D, it looks like you're the only mod in my channel. So, what do you all want to talk about tonight? Like I said, I have a upcoming court date. Now, the 29th of this month, I am going to be going downtown to film a guest star. Guess who I'll be filming, guys? We all know him. We all love him. Can anybody guess who the guest star will be on the 29th that I'll be filming? Out in public, in front of a courthouse. Not Eric. Correct, Shelly D. It'll be this Monday for the body. Yes, Bow. Clash of Bow. I'll be filming him. Yeah. I just wish my phone was working correctly that one day, Shelly. The first time we met. Because you remember that black officer, the one that could put you to sleep? It's just like he ended up asking me if I was offended by Bao's speech. And my phone stopped working for a second because it needed to be rebooted. But I ended up asking him if he was racist. And it confused a man, I tell you. It was funny. Are you offended? By officer? Yes, I'm offended by your remarks, officer. You're a black man infringing on an Asian man's speech. I'm offended by your behavior. No, 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 no. Are you? No, his speech. What's wrong with his speech? But yeah, these officers, they're getting crazy. And it's like, with this whole George Floyd thing, you think they would have learned. Did they? No. I swear, when it comes to their recruiting commercials, I think they should start it off, Do you have a low IQ? Do you have a power trip? Do you like to be animals? Well, we got a job for you. I swear it's more of a job for serial killers than actual law enforcement. Red One, yes. I tried to watch all of James Freeman's videos that he puts out. He puts out some excellent work, so so it's like, I've actually got to meet James Freeman once, but it was for 30 seconds. But that was down there in Tucson. He's actually a real cool guy. He was very much as I would expect him to be. And he's almost the same as he is on camera as he is off camera. Oh, yeah, I can believe it, Red One. I can believe it. You know, I lived in Tucson and I know how bad they can really get. I mean, it's like I remember the first job I got out there in Tucson. And man, I remember coming home from work, because I was working at McDonald's. And a cop slams on his brakes, turns on his lights. And of course, me being on foot, no driver's license, I turned around to see what was going on. And I was staring down a barrel of a gun. And the cops down there are nuts. But yeah. Sorry for the distraction, guys. Ah, Pugface. Well, Red One beat you to it, but yes, you're the first critter. No, your second critter. Okay, you're the first singing critter. Would that work for you, Pug? You're the first singing pug. But yeah. Okay, where was I going? Okay, I had a thought in my little goat head. But anyhow. Yeah. I do miss your streams there, Pug. Especially when you start singing, it puts me to sleep very easily. Okay, surely there's got to be more than one person in my room. Yeah, well, I would love for Freeman to be in my channel, but that's not going to happen. Okay, that's weird. Shelly's here, Catman's here, but my little thing in the corner there is saying one. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll definitely let me know, Pug, when you're gonna do your sing stream. I'll definitely join. Well, I can't sing. If I started singing, man, people would be sent to therapy. Okay. You want us to continue talking about Freeman, Shelly D? Is it because of his ginger beard? That is a nice looking beard. And he's got it all Amish and everything all squared off. I kind of liked it when Freeman had the full beard. Yeah, well, Pugface, when it comes to singing happy birthday, I don't like it when people sing me happy birthday. It's bad luck. Okay. Oh, yes, Shelly. Thank you. It took me a second to figure it out. But yeah, Freeman with his beard, I liked it when he had that full beard. And especially when he did his gay James thing. Oh, it's hilarious. You know, I remember when he went into the store with not Gunner. I don't know if anybody remembers who he was, but he's no longer on YouTube. But I remember that time where Freeman and James went into a Walmart and it was hilarious the way those two went on about it. Just, hi there, on beard and James pulls it off nicely. I can't. Yeah. Well, Pug, Gunner's one of those people I would love just for him to call up and just say, "Hey, how are you? Doing good?" It wouldn't have to be much of a phone call. I mean, it could be under 3 minutes. But yeah, Pugface, one of these days, if you're ever out my way, I would love to film with you. You know, you, Carolina, and let's see who else is out there. Well, several others. And after my court case is done with, guys, I am making plans on raising funds to help another auditor from another state to get down here and film with us. I'm near San Antonio area. I'm sure you've been out this way before. And like I said, well, I don't know if, yeah, I think I said it on this stream where I'm going to be downtown on my court case July 1st. And I will be down there this Monday, 29th. But whatever schedule works for you, buddy, I'm down for it. Why? Am I really that fuzzy? I think I need to shave. Yeah. Yes. I know you were here last week, Pug. If you remember, I was on your stream. But that's okay, buddy. The nice thing is we got a while for you to come by anytime you want, to flex those freedom rights. Oh, definitely, Pug. Like I said, I'll definitely film with you. If you shoot me a crazy computer, a email, the next time you're out here, I will definitely make arrangements for you, to film with you. That's okay, Shelly D. Some of us guys like a woman with a little bit of hair. It doesn't matter if it's light hair or thick hair. We're all good with it. You can't scare the goat that easily. I usually stay in Verde. Well, I'll definitely have to look that up, Pug. But yeah, I know a lot of people tell me I should shave the mustache, but I've had it for so long I got too used to it. But it's also one of those things, depends on how much people will do it. Oh, Shelly D, you wouldn't have to wear a mask with me. After working as a security guard and a convenience store clerk, there's nothing you can put on that will scare the hell out of me. I'm sure one of my coworkers would tell you. Excellent. Yeah, because I remember when I worked at Circle K, I had a coworker who had a tarantula. And I've completed everything I did for that evening, so I was at the register reading the newspaper because there was no customers. And him and a security guard that was doing the store were talking. Well, my coworker had a pet tarantula. He puts it in his hand, and he puts it like that close to my face, and he calls my name, gets my attention. The time I turn my head, I see the tarantula, and the first thing I said was, "That's nice." Almost in that tone, "That's nice." And I went back to reading, and the guard cracked up laughing. Because it's like, okay, I'm, I'm a country boy. You're not going to scare me with a tarantula. Heck, you can go out and get a big old Barney's python or whatever, and I would be like, okay. How long do you want me to cook your snake for? I'm just, critters don't scare me. It's just like that. I think it was here in San Antonio or somewhere else where a guy got chased by a goose or a duck or something like that. And he picked up a Nerf, a kid's toy, and started trying to chase the duck away. To me, I thought that was hilarious. And if you want to know how us country folk would have handled it, we would have picked the duck up. And if you're an animal person like I am, it would have been, "Nice duck. Okay, go find somebody else to play. Go find a piggy to torture." Oh, and speaking of piggies, the funniest thing I've ever seen was a cop being chased by turkeys. That's right, chased by turkeys. Man, whoever said turkeys were stupid forgot to tell those turkeys. I'm sure they were saying, "Okay, piggy, move along, nothing to see here. We will not surrender our turkey IDs with you, move along." That was fun. But at least the cop was good natured and he was laughing about it. Thankfully, he didn't shoot the turkeys. Yeah, so am I, Shelley. He had I think it was like 3 or 4 of them chasing him. And it's just, but like I said, it just, normally you do have a good cop. It just takes a while to corrupt good cops. I've always been told there is usually that one bad seed in a group, and cops, there's that one good seed out of the pile of bad seeds. So it's insane, I tell you. Maybe, Shelley, maybe the turkeys had a thing for piggies. You know, but I don't know. I hope they sell condoms for turkeys. Ugh, wouldn't want to touch that. I'm a straight guy. I prefer women, but no, a woman wearing a police uniform will definitely turn me off. Yeah, and sorry for the stain, guys, on my shirt. This is the shirt I usually normally work in, and ended up with some bleach on the shirt. Yeah, the last time I shaved, I freaked out my neighbor because they didn't believe that I took a normal razor and I just dry shaved. It's like, man, I don't need no shaving cream. And the whole time I was shaving, he was going ow, 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 and it's like, dude, it's me who's shaving here, not you. But that's okay. Next time I start shaving, if he ever sees me, I'll offer him a bottle of whiskey or rum. No, whiskey. Yeah, that's right, Shelly D. The goat shaves with just a razor. No water, no soap, no shaving cream, just a razor. Heck, if the money's right, I'll shave the whole face. Well, not the whole face, but the mustache and what little facial hair I got. So, Pug, you still in here, buddy? You gotta sing a little bit louder to get over the goat cries. And I don't mean you singing, oh, won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, that's one of the most annoying songs ever. Big Tim Hill, USA. I've seen you around. Thank you for coming into the goat barn today. But yeah, you all want to know what the most annoying song is to me? There's one song that is very annoying to the goat, and it's from a TV show. Who can guess what that song is? But yeah. So, Big Tim, if you ever wonder where Pugface ever hides, this is where he hides. In the goat barn. Oh, Shelly D, yeah, he put on a good show. It is the tone of voice kind of like rang in my head. It's like, ugh. Well, back in the day, there used to be a show called Lamb Chops Play Along. This is a song that never ends. Yeah, I'm sure if you ever looked it up on your YouTube, Lamb Chops Play Along theme song. But yeah, just you would be surprised on how annoying that song was. Uh, well, wouldn't surprise me, Big Tim. I mean, there's a lot of, depending on where you are, in this world, is depending if you ever heard it or not. And plus, the show is no longer playing. I believe the woman that did the characters died of cancer or something like that. I would have to go check it out and see if why it was canceled and is she still living and all that. So it'll definitely be interesting. But yeah. But yeah, Mr. Rogers, he was an okay guy. Now, it would have been nice for Lamb Chops and Mr. Rogers to have kids. Now, that would have been something. So, yeah. Yeah, little, half lamb chop, half king guy from Mr. Rogers. Oh, of course you did, Shelley. Yeah, but thank you for posting that, Shelley. I'm sure the rest of us who haven't heard it would love to hear it. Huh, 10th Man is on. Yeah, that's okay. 10th Man is a good guy. Yeah. No, I'm not making fun of Mr. Rogers and Sheep. You know, I'm just simply saying the two shows could have been mixed. I would have loved to see those two shows go to. It's more like kid shows showdown. Now that would have been interesting. You know, Lamb Chop and the King Guy going at it, just yeah. It would have been funny. Yeah, I know. I got a sick, twisted humor. Yeah. Now here's the song I used to sing my kids, which I'm sending it through the chat now. Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, Big Tim Hill, my sense of humor can get very dark, very twisted. If you want to see an example of my sick, twisted humor, uh, if you go on YouTube, well, you're already on, and if you looked up Adult Wednesday, from like the Adams Family Wednesday, but as an adult, that's kind of a thing I'm into, man. She's kind of that old Adams Family like attitude, and she's out there in like the real world, and she just teaches life lessons to people with a dark sense. Uh, yeah, well, my humor, my train of thought, it's kind of scattered. I got 1 second I'll be thinking something over there, and next thing I'm thinking about something over there. Then it's there. Then it's there, there. Sometimes it's all the way around. Drier than a cottonmouth Joe? I don't know. But I'd rather have him be drier than a cottonmouth Joe than a cottonmouth snake. Uh, well, Tim, I would get like a spray bottle and like squirt Pug, but I don't think that'll work for Pug. I think he might like getting a little wet. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's what she said. Yeah, and speaking of dryers, when you ask me what is normal, when whoever asks me what is normal mean to me, I would always tell them a setting on a washer and dryer. But yeah, Big Tim, don't feel too bad. When I joke with people in real life, they always have to ask me, are you joking or are you serious? They always have to ask me. Because with me, it's just like in real life, it's like I am a little too serious. And I'm having to figure out a way to be more sociable with people. Huh. Uh, Snookums? Is there a person in here called Snookum? Or are you joking with me, Shelley? Okay. I'll take it any way I can. Me cute? No. Yeah, well, just to let you know, Pugface, I am the type of person, if I am smiling, it scares the heck out of people. People who've known me for years, they will all tell you, if the goat is smiling, worry. He's up to something, and it's up to no good. Just ask the people around me, my neighbors. Had one woman, my one neighbor, get upset at me because I pulled a practical joke on her. I ended up going to a store one year when they had Halloween decorations out. They had a nice sized tarantula, fake spider. Well, she went into the management office, left her window down to her car, and I tossed the spider into her car. Yeah, I've never seen a woman move so fast out of her car. It's like, ah! And of course, everybody was like, goat, be nice. Never. I don't know if I'm that entertaining, Big Tim. But yeah. So, what do you all think? Should I shave the mustache? I'm thinking about doing it. Well, that depends, on, I don't know. Maybe I should make a, like, goal on that. I don't know. You all decide. I don't care. So, yeah, it's just like I had a roommate one time, speaking of critters, uh, we ended up going on a family get together kind of a thing, even though I'm not related to him by marriage or blood or anything. But I knew his wife since I was a kid, and she's pretty much like family anyway. Oh, that song, Shelly D. Oh, yeah, love it. I sing that to my kids, yes. The only thing is my middle child, she wouldn't sing it. She would always growl. Ugh. But it's not her fault. I did that to her since the day she was born. But anyhow, to get back to the roommate story, I found him funny on how well he said he was good at shooting, guns and all that. And we all went shooting, and he ended up finding out that his shooting skills were nowhere as close as it was to mine. And I'm the one that says, my shooting's, not as good as it should be. But yeah, Shelly, that is one of the songs I used to sing to my kids. They seem to be annoyed by that song. I don't know where they get their taste for heavy metal. Well, so any thoughts, all? What shall we talk about? We could talk about straightening out Pugface's tail there, because those pugs kind of have a curly, almost like a curl-like tail. What is that other breed? Shar-Peis, yes. Pugs are a miniature version of a Shar-Pei. Really, they are. Who's here seen a Shar-Pei dog? I'm sure a lot of you all seen pugs. Who do I think will be there? Well, I know I'm going to be there. I'm not sure if you will be there, Shelley, but I'm hoping others will appear. Maybe James, I hope. I don't know if Tuck is coming or not. I'll have to ask him. I know Bao's going to be there. He definitely has to be there. I'll. Jack, Sheepdog? Yeah, well, I definitely hope Sheepdog is there. Yeah, he was definitely a lot shorter than I thought he was. But yeah, Jack, he'll most likely be there. You know, and the only reason I can see Sheepdog being there is, well, we all know how Bao is. Once you get that guy going, man, he's like the Energizer Bunny. Just But that's what I like about Bao, though. He is definitely a interesting character. He just. But I like it. He has his little speaker on, and the viewers, yeah, send money in and get his little speaker going. When there's like a cop nearby, piggy oink oink oink, piggy 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 oink oink. Love it. Yeah, yeah, the TTS stuff. But yeah, but we all have our different styles. Bao has his unique, here I am, just verbally thing. Then you got Lori. She can be very sweet or very aggressive, verbally, just out there. She can go from sweetheart to firecracker in a blink of an eye. Then you have El Charo. He kind of ease it into it. Oh, of course, you can record all the critters. Uh, yes, definitely. Speaking of critters, Shelly, did you see my filming of a critter? You know, I think it was either maybe 2 weeks ago or whatever. I was walking, and all of a sudden, I went through a city park to cut across. And as I was cutting across, I saw a nice deer that was to my left. And at first, it was like, is that a dog? No, that's a deer. And here I am with the phone, just filming it. And then there was a woman behind me who thought I was like a weirdo. And it's like, dude, I'm not a weirdo. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Okay. But yeah, well, you live up here near me, so yeah, you probably found the thunderstorms. But yeah, one of these days I gotta take my new camera down to the park, and there's like little squirrels that run around, and I would love this to go, okay, here goes one squirrel, two squirrels, mwahaha, three squirrels. Okay, too much Sesame Street, I know. So yeah. Okay, there's 5 people in here. You can't tell me there's cops watching me. Well, if they're watching me, that's okay. Thanks for the views. If you're a cop trying to get me in trouble, that's good. Keep watching. I could use the watch hours, man. But yeah, it would definitely be well worth going to see Bao again, because I wonder if he'll just. Shelly, do you think he'll do the same rant he did last time? Telling the judge and lawyers, the same thing. Like, I'm not familiar with your, legalese or right to a speedy trials. Look at him; he feels ashamed. What do you all think? But yeah, it's definitely an interesting time, guys. Then you've got this whole coronavirus, which I think is funny. The only way to stop it is to start looting. Hmm. Never knew a virus is no match for looting. Then all of a sudden it just. Yeah. And trust me, Red One, if I could, I would wear a kangaroo suit down there. Yeah, I think you're right, Shelley. But I'm half tempted to get down there like on the 28th and get some holy water from like the Catholic priest from the churches down there, just so I can just set it on the table and go, okay, there you go. If Bao gets too much for you, just pour it on yourselves. No, wait, we can't do that. If they pour it on themselves, they'll start to smoke and set off fire alarms. Then we'll all be wet. Can't have that, can we? But yeah, on my court date, there is a shirt that I'm going to be definitely wearing. It's a red t shirt that says, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Yeah, I had a person who left a rather large donation for that. That's definitely the truth of it, Shelly D. You throw holy water on them and they catch fire. And I would be the crazy one there with a stick, with a marshmallow going, and you want a marshmallow. But if they do that to Shelly D, should I bring marshmallows? Have a little campfire, demon campfire there going on. Hold on, guys. I think somebody's messing around outside that shouldn't be messing around. Idiots. I hate it when people get drunk. Learn to walk straight, guys. But anyhow, as I was saying, you know, have a little demon campfire. Does that sound right, Shelly D? You all let me know what you think. Yeah, it's just like I said, I've filmed with Bob before. Fantastic to film with. Okay. Well, how about this, Shelly D? I'll bring the mellows and the graham crackers. You bring the chocolate. But yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, and I got something they won't like me bringing. And what a good demon campfire. What would make a demon campfire be more perfect? That would make it more perfect. Oh, unsub. Really? Um, no unsuppress, and besides, if I were to moon you, you would see a nice bruise. Yeah, and the reason I say a bruise when you mention mooning, I was helping a neighbor move a tree, and this big old log, because we had a rope to make sure it did not fall in the house. And this big old log came swinging. And here I am, I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden I see it coming. And the first thing I do is I turn around, and it hit me right on the butt and threw me into the side of the neighbor's house. And so, end result, the goat has a nice bruise on his butt. Shelly D, would you like me to make you a noose? Yeah. But don't worry, Shelly. I mean, the whole time, he had like 2 other jobs to do. So it's like, let's go. Uh, Pugface. I would love to do StreamYards, but I would need somebody here to walk me through it, so it can just, that would be a good, so I can like manage it. And I don't know if my computer can support it, but I would love it. Now, for that job, the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Big old tree log hits me. I hit the side of the trailer, get knocked to the ground, then I get back up, and it's like, okay, let's get this job done. Motivated. Yeah. The goat is kinky like that. I take a beating and I still keep going. Yeah, I could walk. It surprised me more than anything. But it's just like, as you all can see, that happened like 4 days ago, and I'm still like walking and no problem. Yeah. Yeah, like Pug, next time you're down here, maybe I can like bring my computer with me and you can just help me set it up. And I'll see if I can secure some fundage for that. I don't know if Streamlabs takes money or what the heck it does. Yeah, I know what you meant, Pugface, but I'm one of those okay, let me put it to you this way. The goat isn't fully compatible with technology. It's just one of those things. I need somebody to make sure I'm doing it right as I'm doing it. Then once I do it a few times, then it would be like, okay, I'm good. All right, Unsub Press, Snail Dreams. Uh, I hope your dreams are interesting and fascinating, so they're slow. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed your time here at the local goat barn, where we have things that used to be grandfather clocks that we turn into bookcases and have mice on both sides. So, who all here thinks Bao will start ranting before he gets on? Um, well, of course, I'm going to be bringing my camera that I got, but this cheap little POS phone that I film with won't support. I don't think it'll support the Streamlabs, but I think my computer will. But I really don't want to be bringing it down there because we all know how those piggies are. Because I'm sure they will take my computer and then I'll be left with nothing. It would have to be one of those, a quick day out and meet up somewhere like at McDonald's or Burger King or something. Oh, Shelly, I do travel like well, the first time we've met, that's the first time I left my home without my EDC bag. And I'm one of those people I feel almost naked without my EDC bag. And EDC stands for everyday carry. Yeah, I have in it everything from a first aid kit to fire starting material, like ferro rods, a miniaturized fishing kit, hammock, canteen. Yeah, I enjoy traveling that way. It's just I try to think of like emergency purposes and if things go haywire. Yeah, boom boom. I don't know Pugface. I don't think she was singing or dancing on that one. But that would be interesting. Shelly D is a very attractive woman. Not as attractive as Tucson Lori, but attractive. David, hello. How are you? Nice to see you in the goat barn today. Yeah, David is the king of Texas. He's so good he can flank officers with a camera. I don't know how that's possible, but David did it. David just, he's good that way. Oh, okay. I had to relook at Pugface's comment there. Talking about closing bars, and I thought it said something else. Okay, go. Clean thoughts, clean thoughts. This is what happens when the goat starts talking about attractive women. My mind just automatically, and it's like, no, no. But yeah, it's kind of weird, David, on how they treated you and how they got me. They just said, oh, he's flanking us, and they went after you. With me, there was that one cop that just, I don't know, maybe he had a thing for me. I don't know. Huh. That's cool, Shelly. And Pugface, you want to know what the cure is for that virus? Hard liquor. It'll cure almost anything. And guess what's in the cup? Yeah. Subwoofers. Is that like a couple of puppies on a submarine? Okay, never mind. But yeah, it's definitely interesting, you all. If you all will give me a second, I gotta use the restroom. Sorry guys. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry about muting you guys. I don't think, can you all hear me now? Check, 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 sound check. Bah, 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 bah. Okay. As I was saying, I don't think David would like me too much because I got more than enough fire starters. And if you're all are wondering what am I doing with all these fire starters, uh, they are going to Tucson Lori, and she'll be getting a P-51 military can opener. You know, and yes, there's a difference between a P-38 and a P-51. I actually got into a little dispute with a dumb security guard who didn't know any better. Smart enough to get the job, too stupid to look on the smartphone to know the difference, and too stupid to understand English, even though English was the language he was using. Which I don't understand that, seriously. And one of these days I'll, pull out one of my P-38s and I'll show you guys the difference between the sizes. Pug face, magnesium. Believe it or not, this fire starter here is a combination between a ferro rod and magnesium. Let's see if I can get it close enough here. As you see on top here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a striker that sends off the strike. Like a spark to strike. Now, if you flip it over, you can take a knife and shave some scrapings off it and flip it over. Yeah. These things are a lot easier to get a fire going than a hand drill or a bow drill. Always useful to carry one of these with you than having to go old school, really old school. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I have more fire starters than I can count, more P-51s than I can count. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is, Shelly. I even got little, for my EDC bag, I got a ferro rod and a couple of little fire starters that are about that long. That if you just barely open it up and you shoot off a spark, it'll give a nice little flame. And I could put some sticks on it, and it'll just last long enough to catch a fire. And all of a sudden, got a nice big old flame, and you can just cook well. I'm sure they are pug face, but it is my personal belief that you learn the ways of the caveman. Go out there, learn how to do some flint knapping, which is making stone knives, stone spears. Too many people nowadays, they go for the modern stuff, and you put them in a situation where they had to learn how to make a hand drill or a bow drill, something of that nature. They wouldn't have a clue, and it just drives me nuts. Oh, no problem, Pug. Now, be sure to treat the pugs well, And if they bite a piggy, make sure that pugs get their shots. And if by some chance your pugs have their way with an officer, make sure your dogs have a condom. So, see you later, Pugface. Hope to see you on my next stream or see if you get back. I really shouldn't go for the high alcohol content volume. I am feeling numb, you all. I really am. It's like I feel like I'm here, and I'm also feeling like I'm over there. So if I seem like I'm slurring my speech or anything like that, and as you all can see, this was a brand new bottle today, and I opened it today. This was actually a birthday gift. So, let's see. Running out of things to talk about here, guys. One of these days, I got to meet up with one of you guys that know how to do Streamlabs and just figure out this whole thing. I hate glasses. Getting old sucks all. So, any other topic you guys wish to talk about? Any topic at all, guys? And no, I will not talk bad about Pugface because he's not here to defend himself. I strongly believe if you're going to talk bad about somebody, do it straight to their face. But yeah. So, anything else you guys would like to discuss, yell about, complain about? All right, Shelly D. You can go wash some dishes. That's okay. One of these days, I gotta try your cooking. You sound like you would be an excellent chef. Good night, Shelly D. Snail dreams. And I wish you well, young lady. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you want to talk about anything, if you want to troll me tonight, you can troll me. If y'all want to like crack jokes, you can crack jokes. Like I said, as long as it doesn't involve threatening to hurt people, no threatening to do harm to people, I'm good. All right. Well, night, Shelly. And Shelly, just Shelly D, just to let you know, your cooking can't be that bad. You know? But anyhow, Big Tim, what's up? But yeah, my rules are simple. No threatening to harm kids. Kids are off limits on my channel. On harm in any way. Uh, things like when it comes to sexual harassment, guys, this is my thing when it comes to sexual harassment. If the other person is okay with it, it's okay. Now, if they say stop, you quit or out the door you go. Flirting is okay. Just keep it simple. And yeah, I know there's going to be a few people that would say freedom of speech. Well, keep in mind, this is my channel. Until it hits that 2,000 mark, there is no freedom of speech. When it hits that 2,000 subs, and you want to say something obscene, then I might let it slide. But until then, no. I think I had too much to drink, you all. I am feeling really numb. I don't know. No, Big Tim. Pug isn't here. He went to take his pugs for a walk. You know how it is when you have little critters. They are very demanding. They're like children. Let's see. Okay, guys. Sound off. I know Big Tim is here. Shelly D and Pug has left. I know there's 5. Feel free to talk. Well, Big Tim, I'm fairly simple. Really, I am. I am the guy, everything I own can fit into a military size duffel bag. And as long as you keep it respectful to a point, you'll find that I'm easy. It's like if you want to come up to me one day and just, hey, goat, F you. Okay, I'm good with that. If you want to tell me to fuck off, I'll fuck off. If you want to call me an asshole, okay, you called me an asshole. Now what? But yeah, Big Tim, like I said, since I became not fully said, but since I became a father, I've kind of like, when it comes to certain things, when it comes to kids, it's like there are a lot of subjects that are off limits. You can talk to me however you please. Just don't insult kids. And it doesn't have to be my kids. It's just being a parent has strange effects on you. Big Tim, apparently on my end it shows 4 people. And I'm not sure if it's you and 4 little piglets watching me. But hey, if they want to watch me, they can watch me. If they want to watch me, all I gotta say is, come on, come in for a hug. I'll hug you. Feel free to cry on the shoulder. The goat don't mind if you cry on my shoulder. I don't care if you cry on this shoulder. I don't care if you cry on that shoulder. Just don't get horny. That's all I ask, is don't get horny. Unless you're a really, really, really good looking officer. Or a rich officer. Depending on if you're male or female. If you're a male officer, well, you're going to have to be like 20 times richer than Donald Trump or Bill Gates. Female officer, well, I don't know. I will admit some female officers do look good in uniform. Some do not. Yeah. So, Big Tim, how's things going on your part of the world? I'm not sure where you're from. You don't have to tell me, but feel free to tell me, how things are going. Not where you are, but how things are going. Yeah, I know, guys. This is a lot longer than I normally do it. You were showering, David, and you didn't invite the goat. Sniff, sniff. No, dude, I'm just joking. Seriously. I don't do the guy thing. Girls, yes. Adult women, more preferably. But guys, no. You're safe. So, David, were you showering because you were outside messing with all those woods? Getting sawdust in the hair? I bet your wife likes it when you smell like sawdust. But that's okay if she does. I mean, what you and your wife does, that's none of goat's business. It would be like, okay. I'll go way over there, kind of a thing. Yeah. But even I'm amazed after all the tree trimming jobs I've done with my neighbor on how well my muscle tone has gotten. But yeah, I'm going to be talking to my neighbor about cutting some of the trees he's gotten and seeing if I can get a few small circular spots to make coasters for cups. And as soon as if he can do it, I'm thinking about making having a few people making some artwork into it with my channel. But I'll let you guys choose. If I can talk them into it, you all know about it. Wow, I'm down to 3 people. I can't be down to 3 people. Come on, guys. It must be 10th man. He must be showing off, taking my viewers, which is okay. If 10th man wants to take my viewers, he can. But yeah, let's see if 10th Man is on. Oh, yes, he is. Wow, it never ceases to amaze me on how many viewers he can get in there. He's even got NC Tire Hunter, which to me, it was a big honor for him to come into my channel once. He's a really good guy. Love his channel. He's a good man. Feel free to sub and watch his channel. He has good panels. Like Ex Bootlicker, he's good. Let's see, who else do I know in here that's good? Oh yeah, guys, if you ever see Mommy of Many, Fuck DSS, they're good. Share the love. Sub to them, like them. They're very good people. And of course, there's Peachy Rider. She's okay. She's cute, very cute, but she's okay. Well, anyhow, I think I'm going to call my stream a night, you all. Thank you for joining me on this evening. I will talk to you all later. Snail dreams, sharing is caring. And remember all, be nice to each other. When we work together as one, the tyrants will back off. And it don't matter on how far apart you live with each other, always treat each other like neighbors. Good night, all, and thank you for visiting the Goat Barn.